what advice would you give to parents whose kids are getting to that age and they are starting to question things or think things even that you don't want them to think? And like, how do you approach it with someone that age?
I say lean into helping them ask their questions. That's the first thing. I have a friend who did a study on children that are raised in religious backgrounds and then apostatize. They lose their faith as they grow up.
I see.
And one of the main things was that they were discouraged from asking their questions.
Oh, really?
And so, yeah, helping your kids form and articulate and wrestle with their questions is actually super important, I think, for maturing in faith. The main thing I would say is just to like not discourage the questioning.
You know what's wild about that for me is like, I hear that as a parent. I'm a parent. I have a high school child. And I think to myself, oh yeah, that's clearly the right advice, right? Clearly. And I would say that to anybody too. But actually what I find in harder parenting moments, I almost also at the same time have this avoidance reflex where it's almost like, I just want to have this attitude like, don't ask, don't tell. Like, don't talk about problems and maybe they won't exist.
I feel the exact same thing. I mean, even though I know this, right? When my child, who I have 2 teenagers now, when they're like wrestling with something, I'm like, well, here's the answer. Just like, just go with it, go with the flow, and don't.
Yeah.
But it's counterintuitive, but that's actually harmful, right? We want the faith to not just be something that they know the right answer to,
right?
But they have to make that answer their own. And that happens only through this process, I think, of wrestling many times at least, and doubting and thinking very deeply about the issues.